What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning back into this week's episode. It's getting pretty hot out there in the United States, so just your friendly reminder to make sure you're staying healthy and hydrated out there. SkyMD, it's my electrolyte company. It's by far the most trusted electrolyte brand in the country. We have over 150 MDs that are backing our products, and we're soon to get Informed Sport, which is the most rigorous third-party testing that you can actually get for a supplement that all professional organizations and teams can take. So let's get into it. This episode is going to be a little bit about if you're struggling, how you can trick yourself into being successful. A little quote from the one and only Albert Einstein. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Have you ever looked at your life and thought to yourself, man, I'm so far from where I want to be. How do I get out of this? Have you ever felt hopeless about improving your life? Have you ever wondered why you keep spiraling in the wrong direction? Do you wonder why you can't stop going in the wrong direction over and over again? Today, I'm going to teach you how I went from asking myself those same questions. I brainwashed myself to succeed. And if that's you, I want to show you how I was there too, and I used to be at that point in my life as well. When I was 21, I didn't know anything what I wanted to do with my life. I thought I was going to play football forever, retire, and live happily ever after. Those were about the extent of my thoughts. I was good at blue-collar work because that's all I did at that point in my life. I didn't know where I wanted to go, so I just kept going down that same path that the rest of my family and friends were going on. I didn't know what else to do. I believe that this is how 99% of the world actually feels. I would also say that the majority of people get it wrong. They use their negative thoughts and feelings as reasons as to why they don't succeed, rather than reasons to succeed. They use their negative thoughts and emotions and then do nothing about it. I don't feel motivated. I have bad anxiety. I'm too upset. I'm too depressed. Nothing in life is going right, and anything that I do. Think about how many times you've told yourself those things, or that you've had negative inner dialogue that's been holding you back. Listen, I'm no better than you. I've had these exact same things happen, but I refuse to believe that, there wasn't another way. Most of our lives we've been told that negativity is a bad thing. Having these thoughts and having these feelings, we need to rid ourselves of them. There's something wrong with us, right? If we feel bad feelings and we think bad thoughts, we should stop. They mean something's wrong. We're going in the wrong direction. But I'm here to tell you that 1% of people succeed. They've brainwashed themselves to success exactly like I have. They know it's the exact opposite. They actually use the negative thoughts and emotions to fuel what you want. In fact, the top 1% of people have the same negative thoughts and feelings as the 99%. They see them as tools to succeed rather than things to fear and avoid. Most of us have been brainwashed. It's taught us that these thoughts and feelings are bad and negative. It says they mean that there's something wrong with us. You're going to have these bad thoughts and you're going to have this self-doubt. Everybody does, but that's human nature. But over time, if you take those negative thoughts and listen to what you tell yourself, then you correct it with a positive mantra of what you do want. That's when things start to shift. I don't know if I would ever be as successful as I really wanted to be. I had no idea. But what I did know is there's a lot of successful people in this world. So what makes them any different than from me? Now, obviously, this isn't an overnight thing, right? I'm speaking to you after years of working on myself, and this isn't just going to change in, a flip of a switch, right? So I just want to make that clear. It's not an easy thing to do, but there's greatness inside of you. You see, there's one thing about momentum, and that's either it can work for you or it can work against you. Your life either continues to get worse and worse, or it continues to get better and better. And it all comes back to energy and outlook that you have on your life. And my life, specifically, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster. Like most successful people are. And it took me a while to find real success, but then I did. I went on cruise control and I just went with the flow of life. And I didn't really put in a lot of effort to continue to get better. Then I hit rock bottom when with my meal prep store and I got a DUI. I had to Uber or walk everywhere and I struggled to make ends meet. I decided to buckle down and focus again. And my life started to get better and I was living well again. Business was great, but then once again, I got complacent. I sold my business in 2019 and I really wasn't sure what to do, what I wanted to do. And it's just kind of a weird time in your life when you just have something one day and then the next day you don't. It's almost like a breakup in some sort of way, right? So I was kind of lost, not really putting effort into things and going with the flow because I didn't need to really make money. I lost sight of who I was and what I actually really wanted to do and accomplish. So in the last couple of years, I've decided to kind of rededicate myself to my roots and to who I am really at my core. And the only way for me to do this was to reprogram my brain and learn how to manage my thoughts. I needed to undo my habits. They had created my situation. I replaced anything negative with a positive. So here's a perfect example. I'd ask myself, if I don't stop drinking and partying like I used to, what will my life be like in 3, 4, 5 years from now? I wouldn't be in the same relationship that I want to be in. I would not be as successful as I'd like. I wouldn't have a family. I'd probably be depressed and constantly have negative thoughts. So start asking yourself better questions, and then they will paint a better picture for your path. If you're not scared of what your future is going to look like, if you keep going down the same path that you're going down, then your picture that you're painting just isn't ugly enough. Why did I go on a bender, travel with the guys, and do things that I shouldn't have been doing when I should have actually been working? I couldn't handle the frustration and anxiety of my past bad choices, so I just kept digging deeper and deeper holes. On my journey to brainwash myself to success, I also learned something. I used to have very low frustration tolerance. Things weren't going my way. I would have masked by doing dumb shit instead of dealing with it in a positive manner. Successful people are good at handling frustration, obstacles, and challenges, things that just get in their way of what they want to achieve. So they overcome them, they find a solution, and then they move forward. There's an answer to every one of our problems. You just have to figure out what it is and deal with your own frustration. Whatever your frustration is, ask yourself what's the reason behind it. We spend so much time in life trying to get rid of anxiety, stress, and frustration. Why not just accept it for what it is? Look at it for what it is and sit with it. Welcome it. Give yourself some affirmations and believe it. You've felt life without anxiety and frustration, so remember that moment. If affirmations don't work for you, go on a different route. I'm becoming a person who doesn't have, frustration, anger, anxiety. These are feelings, and they don't define me. These will pass. If I work hard and commit, I will still feel anxious, hungry, and alone at times because I'm on this journey alone, but I can do it. Other mental cues help me when I'm trying to raise my frustration tolerance. And one is that if I've done it once, I can do it twice. If we can get ourselves to do something scary or anger-provoking, you can do it again. Anything in life that's worth it or good for you isn't easy. The sooner that you can accept that all great things in life are hard, you will learn to appreciate obstacles a little more, even though they're really fucking annoying. So here are 4 questions that I ask myself when I don't know what to do. And I ask them because I have very strong emotions or racing negative inner dialogue about it. Is it true? Is the thing that I'm thinking, say the thought is, I got lucky in business. I'll never see that type of success again. Is it true? Well, it feels true, right? But is it true? Probably not. Is it absolutely true? I mean, it's not absolutely true because I haven't tried everything on this planet yet, right? So it can't absolutely be true. Have I tried everything? It's not true because I haven't tried everything on this planet. So it's not absolutely true, right? It's not absolutely true that I'll never sell another business or have a huge success again. How does this thought make me feel? When I think to myself, I'll never see another massive success again, how do I feel? Discouraged, frustrated, anxious, depressed, sad, right? So is that a productive thought? Probably not. And then what would I do if I didn't believe this thought? Well, if I believed it was possible to build another massive brand, I might actually try harder. I would actually learn new skills, create organic content, utilize my massive network. I would apply myself more. I would contact and surround myself with people who have lives that I want. I would skip trips and fun with friends because I would feel like I'm chasing a goal that I would actually achieve. These questions that you ask yourself or will dramatically help you in getting over thoughts and your mood and negative feelings that you have at certain point in time of, just the ebbs and flow of life. Not every day is going to be a good one, but you can make the best out of every situation if you just have a little bit better positive outlook and mindset on your life. And the quicker that you realize that the negative things happening to you are challenges so that you can actually become a better person and get the life that you want. Because nothing in this life that is great comes easy. Unless you win the lottery. Then that's a pretty easy thing. But that's pretty fucking lucky too. And I wouldn't count on that. So that's it for this week. If this helped you, please like, comment, subscribe, send to a friend. And I guess we'll see you guys next week. Your Montana friend.